is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today this is my first time doing this because this is not just any ordinary Cody Leach video. This is Can You Guess Slasher Movies by Hilariously Bad Descriptions. Let's see if I know my stuff, shall we? Nice intro going. You know, I should probably add some music to my intro and try to make it a little longer. Would you guys like to see that? Let me know down below.
You think that you're the ultimate slasher fan, huh? That you could pinpoint any of these movies that you know like the back of your hand just by getting a little description of its plot? Well, here's the twist. What if I give you the film's plot, but it's worded in a comedically bad way? If you still think that you got what it takes, you're in luck, because that is exactly what we are here to do today. In this video, I have 10 mystery slasher films, and all I need from you is the title, but all you're gonna have to go on is my horribly worded movie premise. If that sounds a little too difficult for you, don't worry, because I am gonna give you some hints along the way. But with each hint that you get, the amount of points that you can score each round does decrease. So grab a pen and paper or open up a note-taking app in your phone so that you can keep track of your score along the way and find out if you have true bragging rights down in the comment section, or if you need to go into hiding and watch way more slasher films. And we're all on the honor system here, people. Nobody likes a liar.
So true. That's cool.
A Quiet Resident takes people watching to a professional level.
A Quiet Resident takes people watching to a professional level. Friday the 13th?
Not ringing any bells? Let's see if a hint will help you out. His therapist is having a very bad night.
Halloween!
All right, if you didn't get it by now, we may have to revoke your horror fan card. How about this hint? White mask, no personality.
It's Halloween!
Okay, if you didn't get at least 1 point in this round, I wouldn't tell people in the comment section. This fan base can get a bit sensitive.
So true.
It's John Carpenter's Halloween, a movie that many credit for kicking off the slasher genre craze of the 80s, and now it's kicking off this video.
I love these transitions.
A discussion about media literacy becomes violently interactive.
Gonna need another hint.
You're not texting a friend for the answer, are you?
Nah.
Well, I can't exactly stop you, but how about you just wait for this first hint? The killer really likes to stick to the rules.
Scream!
Speaking of rules, nobody likes a cheater. If you need that much help with these first couple of movies, you might want to go take a crash course and come back later. Here's another hint. What's your favorite scary movie? That one made it obvious, right? It didn't? Who taught you about horror movies? I want names and phone numbers.
Surprise, Sydney.
Of course, it's Scream, the meta-slasher classic from Wes Craven, a franchise that used to roast slasher tropes and now has unfortunately kind of become one. But the first one's great. A summer job struggles to maintain adequate staffing.
Friday the 13th!
I know what you're thinking, there's so many summer slashers to choose from. Well, take a stab at it. Maybe you'll get lucky. Here's a hint. This all could have been avoided with just a little adult supervision.
It's Friday the 13th!
Look, if you didn't get the answer in round 2, you're definitely gonna blow this round, just like Casey Becker did. Here's one more hint. Mother knows best. Oh, come on, I practically handed that one to you. Friday the 13th. You know, the movie that kicked off the Jason Voorhees franchise that doesn't have Jason Voorhees in it? Well, it looks like you made it through the first 3 rounds unscathed, but don't get too comfortable, because things are going to start getting a little more tricky.
Oh, I bet it will be, Cody. Not more. I love these transitions that he does.
A tourist experience gets terrible reviews due to aggressive Cajuns.
Let's see. I don't know. This one might be tough.
Finding yourself a bit stumped? Well, grab you some gumbo and try again after this hint. This killer has a serious axe to grind.
Let's see. My Bloody Valentine?
I told you these rounds were going to get a little harder. What, you didn't believe me? Here's your last hint. Kane Hodder's other slasher icon.
Hatchet!
4 films later, and you still don't put respect on the name Victor Crowley.
Yeah, there we
Hatchet,
go.
the cult classic gore fest from Adam Green.
Yeah. Round 5.
This killer takes accountability very seriously for other people.
My Bloody Valentine?
Oh, it's a shame that friends are so often bad at keeping secrets. I wouldn't tell any of them what your scorecard is looking like right now. Here's your first hint. Turns out that ignoring a problem does not, in fact, solve it.
Man, this one's tough. Holy moly.
Yeah, don't worry though. We'll all ignore how many times you pause the video to squeeze out a little extra time. Here's your last hint. Don't drink and drive, kids.
I know what you did last summer.
You know, I may not know how well you're doing in this game right now, but I know what you did last summer. You know, the one from the 90s. Not to be
there we
confused
go. I
with
said it.
the other one.
Round 6.
A lonely man takes up interior decorating by using highly unconventional materials. Have you ever looked around someone else's house and thought, who the hell thought this was a good idea? Yeah, this guy gets that a lot. Here's your first hint. New York is most famous for their slices. First, you were just getting your ass kicked in this game, and now you're hungry too. Sorry about that. Here's one more hint. You'll be scalped in the comments if you get this one wrong.
What is it, Scream 6? Because he said New
All
York.
right, people, Tom Savini's head is literally gonna explode if you didn't nail that one. It's Maniac, the sick and twisted
dang it, I
nightmare
got
of
one
Joe
wrong.
Spinell.
I
You
got
know,
one
you guys have
wrong.
been through a lot, and I'm feeling generous. So if you got the maximum amount of points in the last 6 rounds,
never
which means your
seen that
total score
one.
right now is sitting at 21, go ahead and award yourself 3 bonus streak points. And now it's time for the hardest rounds of the game. Expect these movies to be way more obscure and expect the descriptions to be worded even worse. Oh, and did I mention that now you only get 1 hint? Good luck.
Okay, here we go. Round 7.
An academic officer struggles to complete an art project.
I don't know. Need another hint.
Are you putting it together?
Not
See what I
yet.
did there? Here's your first hint. It's puzzling how useless campus security is.
Big boy camp.
Well, have you assembled the clues? No? Oh well. The answer is Pieces, a movie that is known,
dang,
if
I
nothing
haven't
else,
seen
for being one of
Pieces
Eli
yet.
Roth's biggest
I
influences.
got the second one wrong. Round 8.
A mom and pop goes under after management fails to provide a safe working environment.
Texas Chainsaw.
Let me tell you, people,
Upper on me
OSHA
now.
would have a field day with this one. Here's a hint. The bloodiest thing since sliced bread.
I don't know.
Do you guys ever just sit around and wonder what Sam Raimi and his brother Ted are up to? No? Just me? Oh well, anyway. This one is Intruder. If you thought the bread slicer kill in
dang
Fear
it.
Street was gnarly, you
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
anything
Intruder.
yet.
That's now 3 wrong. Round 9.
A roadside business has some very pushy customer acquisition tactics.
Not sure. Gonna need another hint.
You know, horror movies have forever ruined road trips. Seriously, you can't stop anywhere anymore. Here's a hint. This killer is very hands-off with his work.
Wrong turn. Oops.
This guy proves that if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And you found yourself at the tourist
Oh,
trap.
dang.
If you've ever wanted a little telekinesis in your Texas Chainsaw Massacre, do I
That's
have the
now
movie for you?
4 wrong.
And now we're at the final round. This is where we truly separate general horror fans from the horror diehards. You better know your stuff because there's no hints to bail you out this
Well,
time.
so
Don't worry
far I
though.
only got
I'll give
4
you a little
wrong.
extra time.
Round 10.
There are 2 sides to every family disagreement. This time especially.
Texas Chainsaw. I can't really think of any other family type of slasher out there. I don't know, Jody. I don't know, man.
You didn't get it, did you? Oh well, just be thankful for what you did achieve. And the final film is Blood Rage, a Thanksgiving
dang it.
slasher where twin brothers completely ruin the cranberry sauce. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Good for you. Go
Dang
ahead and
it,
tout.
man, I got 5 of them wrong. At least I got a few of them right, though, so that's good. I do know somewhat of my slasher history. Those ones, Tourist Trap, Blood Rage, Maniac, I haven't seen those.
Up those scores with a maximum possible score of 50 and check this scorecard to see where you stack in the world of slasher fans.
Wow.
Be sure to drop your scores down below if you want to put some descriptions on which ones you thought were the easiest or which ones you thought were the hardest. And if you want to give any suggestions for further videos like this, different themes or sets of movies, hopefully you guys enjoyed this and I would love to keep making more, but that depends on you. How many of you guys watch, how many of you share it, and how many of your friends and family members you put through this gauntlet to see how they stack up against your slasher knowledge.
Well, that was fun. Sure, I only got 4 wrong, but at least I got some of them right. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. A little bit of a different flavor from me today. But with that, I will see you guys in my next video. How many of these did you guys get right with me, and how many of them did you guys get wrong with me? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. Peace!